Yo. Can you guys hear me? I think you can now, right? Oh, but I also gotta do... Wait. That means y'all can not hear the audio, computer audio anymore. Wait. You should be able to hear me now, right? Does that work? Looks like it works. Hello? Yeah. Oh, I also can do this. Is that does that work? Okay. You guys can, I'm all good? Alright. Okay. Let's I'm gonna put out on my story that I'm live, and everything's because I don't know if you guys I'm in a different. I moved my desk from where the TV is now. My desk was right there, and I moved it to the other wall. So let me put this on my story so the fellas can know. Alright, fellas. Just gonna wait a few minutes for more people to join because I just put it on my story. And I will smoke this tiny bowl of not weed. I don't know if YouTube. I feel like you. My hair does grow pretty fast. That it does. Oh. What was that? I gotta tap in with DC about that because we have a bunch of tracks. It's kind of just like we've just been chipping away at it. Nice. This AI tool, Luma AI, their checkout is like really misleading, and they charged me for a year subscription when I only wanted a month. And they did a good job at hiding that it was a year. And but they refunded me immediately. It's good to see. I appreciate that, Yakov. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, we got a bunch of emails. Not a ton. But we only got 5. Maybe I should not do it the same day, like open submissions. I'll start like posting at the end of the session on my story, and like post about it through the week, because I want more than 5 to go through. Dude, Skeet, I was just saying this earlier today to my buddy, like, if you're not using AI shit right now, you're just like fucking up your legacy pretty much. Like, not using AI will affect your grandchildren, is what I believe. Like, this stuff isn't just like cool, like some cool toy. It's like, you know, you were there last stream. You know what I think about it. Oh, Theo, fuck. I'll find it in the email. I tried to get a follow-up from that guy that said his girlfriend was cheating on him and had like a baby or something. He didn't answer though. Also, I encourage you guys again to invite your friends and whatnot to this. Just send the link out. I appreciate that, bro. Oh, this album is just like, every song is insane. And he changed his name to Sincere for it. That's so fire. The track titles. This is Contact Lens, by the way. This is like the last album he ever dropped. 2016, which it was earlier than that. I think it was 2015. This re-upload was in 2016 though. I'll never ever get sick of this album. Theo, because the amount of help you get from it, and like just the increase in productivity is like so astronomical that, and like the tools are getting stronger and stronger, that if you're not like learning this space now and like how to use the tools to your advantage and stuff, when like you're not gonna want to be scrambling to understand shit later. Like, AI has saved me like hundreds of hours. Yeah, Contact Lens is my all-time favorite artist. Yeah, Bob, that's exactly when I first heard him when I was younger. I was like, I feel like I've been missing this my whole life. Oh, Hollow, what's good, bro? Tony, what's good? Hollow, I could see you like really fucking with Contact Lens, man. Like a lot of your beats back in the day that you would send kind of reminded me of it. You should just sample this song. If I'm guessing that's Hollow, like, you know, my boy Hollow. Oh, cool. Oh, Steph, what's up? Yeah, exactly, Steph. You get it. Steph, I miss you so much. Paul, what's up, buddy? Yeah, facts. Just like Mediafire Kingdom in general, man. That and Euro to Dollar were like the two where I was like, oh man. Like I heard Euro to Dollar, and then I heard Mediafire Kingdom, and I was like, oof. Yeah, exactly. I still get the same feeling every single time. And like Kingdom Expedition, just that whole Actually, I'm gonna skip. Oh, the track titles are so fire. Intuition Squared. That's Air. 7-7 the movie. Vanity Plane. Like they're all just so good. Oh yeah, the timestamps are messed up in this video. Yeah, this is like one of the best songs ever made. Steph, I'm coming to LA in a couple weeks. I don't know if that's too soon, but maybe we could coordinate something. Oh, Tony, thank you, brother. I use mostly just like Chat GPT and other, like I use a lot of AI art stuff. Like I've been editing a music video for my boy Sully Barnes. I'll play it in a second, but mainly like Chat GPT. I've been learning this shit Motion, which uses AI for like auto scheduling tasks and like productivity and stuff, and but primarily Chat GPT. And the amount of stuff I can do is like crazy. I'll have it write like scripts for me, or like there's this one script I found for FFmpeg, and I've been using GPT to optimize it and make it not overheat my CPU so much. And just like anything, you name it, like it's crazy. And it's gonna get to the point, I was just thinking about it today, like having like an earpiece in, and I can just talk to my like AI assistant, just be like, yo, what's the move today, bro? Like how, like I really like the LLM stuff, because just AI being able to process natural language is really cool to me. Yeah, Paul, those were simpler times, bro. All-nighter, July daily loops, lens too deep, too many fences, gun clap museum. List goes on. Lens too. Oh man. "2K13 boys, facts. Best year in the world. For the fam. Yeah, that shit was fire. Oh, all these songs are just so good. Oh. And he's from like super suburban Ohio. Like he was just in like a nice like suburban home, just like cooking this shit. Probably wearing some nice like foam posits and like a nice Nike t-shirt, basic blue. Chain, he's here. I just my living room's kind of in disarray right now. I have a bunch of cardboard I gotta get rid of, so it's kind of hidden out of view right now. But he's over. He's over there. AI in X Games? How so? Like I don't get what that means. I can't, like, yeah, Nick, bro. I wonder where he's at. Me and Gordon have been on the hunt, bro. Like, I low-key, like, I got his docs. I didn't, like, post it, but, I did some investigating. Because, like, dude, he literally, like, actually real life disappeared. Like, I don't know a single person on the internet that has any idea where he's actually been. I've only heard, like, vague rumors. And there was a whole theory that he was in jail, And me and Gordon discovered that the reason people thought that is because there's a guy with his name that did go to jail, but it is not him. It's not like we uh we know what he looks like, and like it just wasn't him. So like, dude, I don't know if he's dead or what, or I hope not. I hope he just like moved on to like other real life shit. Cause he's a goat, bro. There's Chain. Yeah, that theory's been debunked, Paul. Which I'm kind of sad because now it's like, damn, I really don't know what happened to this guy. I know where his mom lives, but I'd like have her number and stuff because I just went on white pages and paid like $6. So like it's not like I did anything weird. It's like pretty easy to get people's information, but I've like always considered just like doing a video where I just like go, I'm like, yeah, so your son is this like hugely influential artist and no one knows what happened to him. It's been like almost 10 years. Oh, AI scoring. I kind of like that. That's more objective than judges. I've never really liked judges. So, if AI can get rid of judges, I think that's a good thing. Or maybe like a cross between the two cuz I guess like subjectivity is good, but having an AI as reference to the more like technical objective side of stuff, that'd be interesting. Oh, the predictive stuff is interesting. Nice to see some buddies forming. A couple of good guys. EF, resend the email so it's at the top. And let me go refill my water 1 second. Hope my house doesn't look messy behind me. Kinda. Wait, hold on. Nah, it doesn't work. Come on. That's mad scary, bro. That stuff's evil. It's just a random flavor. Yeah, that's fucked. Steph, the answer is the internet. Um, let's get into it though. I'll keep this on just low. And then okay. Is that like a good volume compared to my voice? Yeah, right, Paul, exactly. Shit's awesome. I love AI. Um, but let's get it cracking on the guidance counseling. This one's pretty heavy. And as always, I have to make a disclaimer that I'm not any sort of licensed mental health professional in any way. Uh, so it's just purely advice from another guy. Like anyone would give you advice, you know. I have no certifications or qualifications beyond just I like talking about this stuff. What am I doing? Where did the setting tool go? Oh. Hold on. There we go. Alright, so I'm struggling hard with my OCD and I'm too broke to afford my supplements and professional counseling. And let me turn this down because I can't even hear myself right now. Okay, back to it. I'm struggling hard with my OCD and I'm too broke to afford my supplements and professional counseling. I was doing fine for a while, started getting bad episodes in November and December, but ran out of money and used my credit card to the limit, so I can't afford supplements or meds that were keeping me in check mentally, starting to lose hope. So this is a tough one. I think just the first thing to do is, I talked about this a lot in my last stream, but there's tons of free resources out there, like tons. And if you're really like, if you really can't find, like, you can always go to AA. Like, that is just group therapy at the end of the day. So there's tons of things in every community where if you just got to use Google a lot. Like, I know that sounds like simple, but if you can't afford counseling, like, look for free forms of that. It's usually group stuff, but still, like, there's free support groups all over the place, and that can be the thing that gets you back on your feet enough to figure out your other stuff, such as like medication and insurance. And I don't know this guy. I don't know what his family situation's like, but I know a lot of people with a great support system that, for one reason or another, they feel really guilty about asking for help, or otherwise avoid asking for help. And you know, it's not easy for everyone to be vulnerable, even to their own family, but just opening up to your family, if you have that kind of relationship with them, like, just open up and ask for help from anyone that you trust, you know. There's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't mean you're weak or anything. In my head, I think it's a sign of strength to know that you need help and to ask for it when you need it. I think that's like an important thing to do, you know. And I don't often see people that don't feel comfortable asking for help. I've never seen not asking for help benefit them enough to, like, avoid asking for it, you know. You don't really get rewarded for not asking for help. And if it's, and I don't say asking for help in the sense of being needy or moochy or taking something for granted, but when you're really going through something and you really need your people, like, just open up, be transparent, and just say you need help. You know, I think that's like the kind of stuff you have to rely on when you're in a situation like this, where, like, money's a huge problem. Just really take inventory on the stuff that you don't need money for, uh, because it's there. You know, there is stuff there. It's something I think about a lot. Is a lot of stuff you can get for free somehow if you just do the work to like figure out how. There's a lot of free alternatives to things, you know, and like you can apply that to a lot of stuff. There's always some kind of free alternative, and maybe it's not, you don't get the same premium experience that you would by paying for it, but like you know, it can be enough to get the job done, get the ball rolling, to help you get on to bigger and better things. So Joe Schmo, that was the email, some burner email. I hope you're watching this, man, and or if you're not watching it live, I hope you find it. I'll respond to your email right now. Actually, I gotta make a habit of doing that. Sorry if this is super loud keyboard stuff, by the way. Paste this for everyone. I don't really have any opinion on anything like Trump related. I literally like haven't thought about any of that shit beyond like, well, crazy times we live in. But I really I don't think about politics or like our government really much at all. I'm just not. That's just, there's plenty of people that do, and I respect it. I'm just not the guy for that. I'm not the government guy. You know? Yeah, sorry, I don't know what I can do about the keyboard, besides, like, avoid typing on it. Yeah, that's a good one. Why is Contact Lens so good? Like, tell me this isn't the best music ever made. It is. It is the best. It's perfect music. Okay, EF, I don't know if you're still in here, but I'm doing yours now. Oh yeah, we've talked on in the DMs before. And cool, you left your website, Instagram, and stuff. Sick. Okay, let's take a look at this. Looks thoughtfully written, so I'm not even. Okay, it's been 5 years since I graduated high school. I went to college for an audio engineering certification. At the time, I figured it'd be easy finding related work or getting hired at a game studio doing sound design, only to realize there are more people doing the same thing than I thought. After being on and off creating things and trying to break into the scene with so much competition and seemingly nowhere to start, I felt discouraged. However, one of my passions is also graphic design and art, which I feel I'm more binded to as time goes on. I plan on getting some sort of education involving visual media in a 2 to 4 year plan. I know Sam has often discouraged people from attending university for similar fields, but I'm enamored by art and music. They are my life's callings, and I couldn't see myself doing anything else. I'm curious to know what you think I should do. Will education really help? In the meantime, I'm making a DVD anthology of all my old videos and working to post art once a week on my Instagram. I will attach some of my work to links provided. I don't want to shill, but I'm interested in what you think of my work. Lastly, your zip drink came out just as I was working for a big box liquor store. These factors compelled me to make some prototype graphics for your brand. I would love to make some for Zip, IG link. And other than that, thank you for your time, guy. I wish you and everyone else watching this best of luck this year. We're all going to make it. 07. Kind regards, Evan, Morrow Plume, evanfinger.life. Very good email, bro. Right as Kingdom Expedition for Media Fire Kingdom came on, I did not plan that. It's God's real though. Yeah, man. I mean, it sounds to me like you got a really really good head on your shoulders. Like, just from the way you communicate and like express yourself. Personally, school doesn't work for me, but I think school is awesome. I love learning. So if you're the kind of guy that like school does a lot for, you know, like uh, everyone's different, and I know people that made the most out of school, and like that was the best path they could have taken for what they want to do. So I mean, it sounds like you have a gut feeling to go get an education at college, bro, and I say go for it. Like, if you, especially if you can afford it, like, do it, bro. Because you can still do other stuff in your time and like build your network. Like, it really doesn't take a lot of like, you can build your network just through like following people on Instagram and stuff, you know. So just like keep it moving, bro. Um, I mean, like to answer your question directly, do I will education really help? It sounds to me like you. It seems like you like school, so do it. You know, I'd say listen to your gut because I think education's good. And you know, when it comes to creative work like visual media or audio engineering, like it's less about the degrees and more about like the people you meet and the skills you develop. Like, because you know, I know some kids that went to audio school and they didn't like get a job with their certification yet, but their their skills are like deeply refined and their work ethic got a lot better. I think that's something that people miss with school is like the amount of discipline you can gain from really actually like giving it a shot and like getting used to those heavy workloads, like because when you're out of school and you don't have that kind of workload, you still have the work ethic to like get into that mode whenever you want. So that's kind of like the biggest thing I feel like I missed out on getting going to college was like, and just generally not doing shit in high school was like the discipline of it all. Uh, so I think that's a huge plus to school, and that with you just learn a lot of great skills from experts, and it's like hands on. Like you can talk to people about stuff. Like it's all in person, which I think is sick. I don't think there's enough of that anymore. So yeah, I think you're gonna be just fine, bro. Uh, 5 years after you graduated, so I would have graduated 2016, so that would have been 2021 for me, bro. I that was like right around the time I even started feeling like I had a career going at all. Um, like you're young as fuck, bro. What are you, 22, 23? You're good, bro. I'm 27 and I'm still like figuring stuff out, and but it's nothing's failing, nothing's going wrong. You know, it's like okay to be figuring stuff out, and like don't worry too much about, because I know it can get discouraging, man. Like I I was an artist in the scene and stuff for like 6 years or something before I got any sort of work relating to it. Um, so just keep going, bro, and build your network, man. That's like the biggest thing, the biggest advice I can give to any of you guys that are like not like they're not look you're not looking for advice on like how to go through like get through a tough time or something. It's like you're just on your life shit, just trying to figure out what you're doing, and especially in like the art world, and if you want to like you know put yourself out there and have be known as an artist or whatever. I mean, even if not, even if you're behind the scenes wanting to do stuff, just like reach out to people. That is like what my entire career is built off of, really, is just talking to people. That's like led me to, that's how I get opportunities, that's how like they don't just like come to me, really, and then you start just knowing all kinds of resourceful people, and like you make great friends, and it just build your network. Like even if you're an introverted person, like I like fuck that. be be social. It's extremely powerful to be sociable and to like learn how to meet new people. Like I straight up like just hit people. Like anytime I think someone's cool, I just hit them up. Doesn't matter if they have followers or not. Like if I see someone's like art page, you know, and I think it's cool, I'll tell them like, yo, your art's awesome. And I can't tell you how many times that's like formed lasting bonds, or even just like, you know, say, you know, with Zip now, I have to like delegate a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of kids I know where I just saw them and hit them up, or they hit me up, and now I know that they're like they exist, and there's people I've like, you know, hired that way or commissioned that way, and like as you get your success going and you have more money to do stuff, you'll have, you know, you'll know people you can like, you can give them work. It's a great, it's awesome. I'm kind of rambling. I'm not always the most concise guy in the world. I was rewatching the stream from last week, and I say like so much because it's just this, I don't know the word for it, but it's the same as saying or pausing, you know, gathering my thoughts. I say like, and you know, a lot. And you know, back in the, for all you guys, I'm sure, you know, there's only 40 people in here. I'm sure most of you are familiar enough with me to know I did like the PGL stuff with Sam a few years ago, and I think people mistook that as airheadedness, or people seem to think I was on like just on Zans and stuff. Like it's interesting. Saying like is that's something I want to get better at, is not saying like so much. I think it would make my words more concise too. I'm just kind of going off on a tangent, talking about myself. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I can ask ChatGPT. I'll show you an example of AI. Please don't look at the side panel because I probably have like personal. I use it to vent. That's another great thing for like I use GPT. Yeah, there's personal stuff there, but I use GPT so often to like, if I'm going through some shit, you know, I speak to a therapist too, but you can really glean a lot of like objective info on psychology that way, and just it's great for just like reflecting on things. It's awesome. Like it's I love it. It's not like you have to like trick yourself into thinking it's a real person. It's like just a way to get information, is the simplest way to look at it. Is it's just a way to get information. Quick sidebar though, what is the word for using words or sounds such as like or while speaking? Filler words, disfluencies, verbal fillers, hesitation markers. I like disfluency. That's a good one. Oh, this song's so good. Steel Cage. Hold on, guys. I think I might change the name of this stream too, because the guidance counseling is a part of it, but I like hanging out too. Yo, Plenus, what's good, buddy? We are all gone. Yeah, pause and eat the like is, I want to do that. It's just something I'll have to keep trying to do. Yeah, Yakov, I'm not even that soft-spoken or melancholic either, though. I mean, one, the people watching that, and the kind of people that care enough to comment on a YouTube video to hate on somebody, or like, you know, fuck them anyway. But I thought it was interesting that it can give off a lack of, maybe it's because it makes it like it can kind of give off that you're not hearing yourself if you're saying like a lot. I don't know. Much to wonder about. This song's so good, though. I don't want to pause it, I just want to turn it down. Real quick as well, is anyone in here into game dev? Not for anything I'm working on, but I do have a friend that just texted me earlier saying, with a video game idea and asking just for pointers on like what the pipeline like that is, and just advice. And you know, I told him he has to build a team. He can't just like find a guy on Craigslist. Oh, Greed Coin. I mean, I'll be in Montreal again, bro. If you ever see me in person, like, definitely dap my ass up. I'm doing okay, man. I'm not too bad. Oh, Pee-wee, what's up, buddy? What's up? No, he would need a team for this. It's like a 3D fighting game. Not like Mortal Kombat, but like backyard wrestling. Kind of PS3 style graphics. And it would probably take like 2 or 3 guys on, like, you know, on the back end, just like development, product management, and art. Maybe 2 artists, I think, could get the job done like within a year and a half. But and with his idea is like pretty ambitious. It would take a lot. It would take a lot. This shit is, this is from 2012, by the way. This came out in 2012. This came out, oh my god, dude, it came out 13 years ago. Oof. So he's not a game dev at all. He's just an artist. And I would say who it was. He's a very good friend of mine, but I don't want to, like, he seems like he wants to keep it on the low, like what his idea is right now, but I think it would probably be best to make it in just Unity for the sake of being able to find cheap developers. Like, not cheap in a frugal or cheaping out way, but just like in a not having a budget way. Yakov, contact lens, like, pioneered vaporwave. He was like one of the first people to make vaporwave, pretty much. This is like, this and Ice in the Veins. He really like changed the game, man, so many times. And so many legendary underground rappers from that time were rapping on his stuff, like all the Raider Clan guys, Bones, Dylan Ross, Denzel Curry, Ruben Slick, I think, has one. Like, tons of people, though. He was very, very influential, and then just kind of disappeared. Like, literally stopped posting. Like, all of his friends, like, I have a ton of mutual friends with him. They used to talk to him every day. They never heard from him again. I don't know. Couldn't find anything about him dying, though. And we know his name. So, I think he just, like, stopped. Yeah, this is, like, same era as Chuck Person. Like, OPN, James Ferraro, like, Vectroid. Same era. Dylan's around, bro. He goes by Disciple Zachariah now. Or no, he goes by Sound of Salt now. And his new music's really beautiful. He's one of my best friends, man. We never, or we've linked a couple times, but he lives out in Australia now. And we keep in touch nicely. Paul, for real, bro, have you noticed that like there's very little contact lens clones because you just can't. Like I think me and you are like the top contact lens clones, especially for like his euro to dollar type, like that when he started making the swaggy shit. It's so good, like lens too deep. Like this cover too, it literally all his whole discography and all the visuals and track titles and everything, like all the concepts, just it feels like my own imagination's being displayed to me. It's like resonates on such a deep level. Yeah, Luxury Elite, it's classic. Vaporwave was fire there for a minute. It was pretty cool for a second. Really like aesthetically changed a lot of stuff. Like the music didn't quite, like, it did make a big impact, but not the same way as like the concept itself and the aesthetics of it. And just the ideas really, like, I mean, look, you know, there's like commercialized like vaporwave derived stuff everywhere now. Oh yeah, dude, this stuff is so good. Yo, Paul and Hollow know each other from Discord. Yo, y'all gotta talk. Two goated producers. Paul, Hollow was the first producer I ever, like, the first beat I ever got sent to me and rapped on was Hollow. Hollow, you had that one guy, Shermstick, that got on one of your beats before me, but like when it comes to the underground, I think we've talked about how I was the first rapper to get on your beats, and you were the first producer to send me beats. Yeah, the Fiji, I missed that shit so much, man. I was a big net art, like, cyber swag head, man. Like, my old Instagram is, like, all, like, sad boys edits, and, like, as I got my own imagination going more, I was making super, just net art type stuff. Yeah, Shermstick, dude, it just came to me. I don't know how I remember that. Yeah, do you still keep in touch with fucking RC Cola, bro? I need that weather tape, bro. The fucking Weather Channel tape. Yeah, Paul, honestly, I fuck with being 27. I'm glad I got to live through all that. Wait, yo, really? You should hit him up and let him. I'll find him on Facebook. Dude, Hollow, the Facebook scene back then, bro. People don't know. There's like no. It's like lost history, bro. Like if you were there, you were there, but you had to be there. The Facebook underground. Yeah, Denzel Curry rapped on this in the song Blackland Goddess. And it's really good. The original song is Email Me. The Contact Lens track title is Email Me. Dude, Pee-wee, bro, back in like 2015, 2016, the underground had like a crazy Facebook scene. Like tons of, like that's where like Lil Peep and Ghostman and shit first started blowing up. Like Suicide Boys and stuff. Like a ton of like legendary guys came from that scene. Another day, another dollar, young ass nigga on the grind. Oh, yo, thank you, bro. I don't have that colorway, and I want it. I don't even have my own. Yeah, dude, my the nuke jacket's like maybe one of the best things I've ever made, like at all. Um, I think that might have been Bones, Paul. Bones got on a ton of stuff from Media Fire Kingdom, like at least 3 songs. No, Roz did. It's the girl who sleeps near the moon. Yeah, dude. Oh, spending all my days hoping. So good, man. This and Hydrangea like really opened me up to a lot of my own. It really inspired me and gave me access. Back then, bro, it felt like everything I discovered was giving me access to a new zone of my own imagination. It was psychedelic, damn near. It's very spiritual. Take a bullet for you, but I would take a burden. You ask me what I think, so I think that you make me nervous. I know I want you for certain, but I don't know for what purpose. Physically stationary, but my thoughts keep. Yeah, Creep used Eddie Bauer by Contact Lens and another one, but the Bone songs were Windows 95, Floppy Disk, and Penthouse were all Contact Lens beats. Yeah, Sledgehammer is a legend. This is Dylan Ross, bro. This is from like 2013. This is a legendary video. Let me take you off the market. I know that this flame will get out of control if I spark it. I'll do it. His lyrics are insane. Actually, guys, I'm gonna run it back so you can listen to the lyrics. Well, I don't want to talk over it. Guy person one, hit me on Instagram, bro, and just I'll link you his discography. It's on there's a mega upload. Well, I'm gonna run it back again. I want to talk. I got this passion for you, but I really don't think I deserve it. Cause I feel like you're always out saving the world and I'm over here just working. I wanna lay in bed with you all day, listening to birds and with the windows open to air out the emotion I'm submerged in. Now what to do with the rest of the night? What I wouldn't do for you to listen to your voice for the rest of my life. Feel me on the other edge of the knife, cutting through the tension in the room I created, so let's get it right. If the leverage is correct, I will kiss you anywhere, and I don't even mean with my mouth, it's just that measure me staring. You got it, I want it, let me take you off the market. I know that this flame will get out of control if I spark it. I'll do it, I need to, I'll do anything just to keep you to myself, but I still get dyslexic if I try to read you. I appreciate the way your demeanor isn't see-through, but I can see through you just enough to know that I need you. I wish that I could snatch you up and take you to the forest to work your issues out with yourself and create something gorgeous, like I know that you can. If you got hesitation, tell me. Every time I'm with you, my life feels like a scene from Belly. So tell me why you think I fixated my eyes on you. Fuck all that fight worn out horseshit, I just wanna fight with you. I've been searching for all my days, all my days. I can find the girl who sleeps near the moon with their face open. I gotta put the windows up and let the space open. If you don't wanna be mine, then you should just stay home then. I've been searching for all my days, all my days. I can find the girl who sleeps near the moon with their face open. I gotta put the windows up and let the space open. If you don't wanna be mine, then you should just stay home then. Gotta let, what does he say? Gotta put the windows up and let the space open. One of the best lyrics of all time. And then there was this, produced by Drip133, who is another legend and a man I admire very much. This video, I was in math class, and I just watched it over and over and over. And I remember being like, fuck school, man. There's all this stuff that is going on. Oh my god, yo, Yakov, Shut Up and Listen, the one with the X on the cover, bro. I still bump that. I was literally just bumping that like days ago. Oh man. Oh. Okay, we're gonna. Oh, yo, Ben, what's up, buddy? We gotta do a collab stream sometime soon, Ben. I think we have blackout. I miss you, man. Yeah, man, Paul. I was just asking Drip. He does have a lot of his old music still. Like I told him the I Care era. Like when his tag was like the infomercial, like or like automated call. It's like Drip 133. Yeah, me too, Bubba Joe. Like he was the first person to ever repost me on SoundCloud in like 2014. He produced 30 Day Free Trial by Bones as well, which that beat was like, I think that was the day I learned how to make music, actually. It was the day I heard that song. So fire. And the moire effect on everything, so sick. Yeah, and Killer with a Crooked Jaw. Killer with a Crooked Jaw was like dismantle mode. Why Fiji produced this? Like, there's no more 2014 name than Why Fiji. Wi-Fi and Fiji just combined. It's like I was like mentally ill levels of nostalgic over this era for years, and then I was like, wait, I just gotta keep these vibes in my heart. It was just a simpler time. There was a lot of soul. Yeah, there is authentic stuff everywhere, PB. I agree. It's just harder to find than it used to be because it's like just more people. Change how I feel about you. Just don't feel about you. Change how I never have control when I go into this mode. If there's nothing real about you, I have to let yeah, you go. I remember Too Real, bro. Yeah, Paul, I can hit him up. You and Drip should work on some stuff, actually. I don't know if you guys are already mutuals, but you should hit him up. Scooby Snacks. Oh, yeah, the Nick and Kevin show. Gilf Mob. Grandma, I'd like to fuck. Yeah, Dylan was super versatile, man. He's a genius. He still makes, like, incredible music to this day. Like, this site. He just dropped this, like, a year or two ago. Yeah, last summer. This song's incredible. He produced the whole project. Paul, I'll hit Drip up and tell him to hit you up. Because I think you guys would cook up some really crazy music. Yeah, the Skype days, bro. Yeah, Smackman, that's another, like, when you're just not a kid anymore, like, life still has magic, and not as, you gotta frame it differently.
Show appreciation for the atonement. Walk around like a brand new man in the palm of God's hand. That's the way that I was showed it. I just gotta let you know it. Grateful for every day that I wake up with something new I could roll with.
Oh, we're running that bar back. Really listen to what he just said. Really listen.
Grateful for every day that I wake up with something new I could roll with. Thank you, Father, for everything.
One more time.
New man in the palm of God's hand. That's the way that I was showed it. I just gotta let you know it. Grateful for every day that I wake up with something new I could roll with. Thank you, Father, for everything that you've given and the grace and the love you washed over my soul with. The message is embedded in every situation, uniquely created and so genetically encoded. One time for the one who made the lumen canon, not the imperfection before the thread is ever woven. One life drug free with the motive, still a human with so many chains to be broken. A narrow path that I walk heel toe, and I'm bumping Bible thumping till the sky gets frozen.
Greg sounds really familiar.
Thank Christ. Thank God for the beauty of life.
So good.
It's a wonderful life. Thread spinning Thanksgiving to the one who we've been in life.
His beat too. I love him, man. He's a good buddy. He's a good friend as well. He's a very, very good friend. Gilf Mob. Let's get back into okay, this one's just alright, someone just sent some music. The cover's cool. I don't know if there's one of you guys in the stream right now, but oh, cool. Let me just okay. Is this one of you guys? Because it just popped up in my email. This is Chaz Love. This is sick so far. Yo, Paul, love you, bro. I'm glad to see you in the chat. Whoa, this is awesome. Wow. Holy shit. Yeah, facts. Drop a like on this song, guys. I'll link it in the chat. Jeez, this is really, really good. What else is... Lord Visa. Wait. Lord Visa, is this you? that sent me this, or is just you just upload stuff? Cause Lord, I know Lord Visa. No, okay, it seems like you just upload stuff. I don't know if this uploader is who made the song, because it looks like they upload a lot of people's music, but it's still really incredible. Pee Wee, bro, we gotta get in a call or something sometime, because I feel like we like interact a lot, but never like directly all that much. But I feel like we're on a very similar tip. Yeah, it does look like an archive account. Yeah, still a great song though. I'm glad they emailed it. Um, okay. Bro, Duster. Of course I remember you, bro. Hold on. Okay, yeah, Duster. I don't know if you're still in here, but I got an email 11 minutes ago, so I'd imagine you are. But of course I remember you, bro. Of course I do. We talked a good bit, bro. I still think about that music you and Svita cooked up. The Duster versus Svita tape and stuff. That shit was so good, bro. Um, Hey, Big Flame, you might not remember me. So talk around 2020. You're probably the first person to actually give my music and artwork any significant exposure. I really appreciate you for that. Don't listen to idiots on the internet, so you're not a good person. It was a good move for you to distance yourself from that music scene, because I agree, it's really just like the worst parts of high school. Yes, that is true. Anyways, I like to. How do you not let hatred get to you personally? I'm still quite bothered by criticism. I want to get to the point where I'm simply not bothered by it. Um, yeah, man. Hey, I'm glad you asked, because that was something a huge problem I had. Um, Especially as I got more exposure on the internet and stuff, and like a lot of people were pretty fucking mean to me in the beginning, and I'm sure at least some of you know, but like I had someone try to cancel me for like I just like was sexting a girl some pretty nasty stuff, but it wasn't like problematic. It was just like kinky, But they like used that, and I in the in a group chat I made a joke with the R word, the RAPE word, and he put it next to the fucking screenshot of me sexting the girl and said I like to make it look like I was talking about her. Is messed up, but um, I've had a lot of hatred come my way from like that, combined with just like the haters on the 4chan type haters that tend to gravitate towards our stuff sometimes, and um, I I think like because there's a lot I had to do to kind of get through that, and one of them was just start speaking to a therapist to get my emotional regulation under control, just my own self worth, and the more I did that, the more shit just kind of slides off. And like so it's still like is upsetting to see someone like being mean, even if it's a complete stranger. Like, not a single person on earth, unless you're like weird, and don't have feelings. Like if you see someone like say some mean shit about you or criticize you, like even if they're just some random person on the internet, like it sucks, you know, it doesn't feel good. Um, but like the more you just like love yourself and build that relationship with yourself and your inner child, you know, like things like that kind of just slide off. You'll just be upset in the moment and then be like, oh, but I'm like, I love my life, you know? So, and like practice gratitude. That's a big, big one. Like just every day, just feel gratitude for the things you have and the beauty of life and even the things other people have. Just get as much gratitude built up in you as possible. That was really kind of life changing for me and got me through a lot of my issues with letting hatred get to me or letting negativity at all get to me. But it, like the hate, like getting criticized and having people like straight up lie on my name, like it was a lot, and it took a while to get through. But yeah, what helped me was just like doing the personal work to you know deal with my own like internal struggles that uh, made those things so hard to deal with because it's not like you can stop people from criticizing you or whatever. It's like, but you can start to tame that part of you that reacts in such a visceral way. And I don't think it's necessarily that you like. I wouldn't advise that your goal should be to not let criticism get to you at all because it just will, like always. I think I mean, but it's just it becomes so inconsequential to how you feel that at large that it's not really a big deal. Even if it bothers you, like you can just move on from it really quickly. Uh, and that's something I do now. You know, I used to see like hate comments about me, and it would just like kind of ruin my day because my own value of myself was so low, like the way I saw myself. So I'd be like, what if they're right? Like, there's probably a reason. Like, there must be something wrong with me fundamentally that all these people say these things. Like, they're probably right. And it's like, that's because I believed that about myself. But as I started to love myself, like, it's easier to not give a fuck what anyone thinks of you, you know, because it's like, whatever. Like, sure, all the power to you. I don't hate me, you know, and you just feel like safer in yourself, I guess, in that respect. But yeah, gratitude and and just practicing self love. It takes a while. It's not like overnight, but that will make a difference if you practice those things. Yeah, Jesse, that's a great way to start the day. And I like to talk to God a lot. I don't do it as much as I feel like I should, but a few times a week, like you know, I'll just out loud just talk to God. And I always start every prayer with thanks for everything, not even just for my own blessings, but for the blessings I see my loved ones get, and just just thankful for everything, you know. And that it really like builds this great foundation around your heart. Uh, and hate doesn't really like. I know some of you were there last stream where that kid came in just like, you know, insulting me about the podcasting, you know, and it felt didn't feel good. Not even that like I don't feel down on myself, but it still didn't feel good to see someone try to hurt me. You know, it doesn't feel good. But by the end of it, he was listening to ambient music with us. So that's another thing to consider too. Is the people hating on you or there? It's always going to be a projection because if you have it in you to like, I'm not saying because you can hate on something internally. Like it's still probably not the best way to do it, but you can like be critical of stuff and not just like go out of your way to try to make them feel bad about it. Uh, so people that do that are struggling probably more than any of us are. You know, that takes a lot of internal darkness to do that kind of stuff, or immaturity. But if it's an adult, they probably really are not the happiest people in the world. So that's another thing with the haters. Just gotta pray for them and welcome them to the light. You know. Like I'm not a super religious person, but when it comes to the things, when I say religious, I mean I'm very spiritual and faithful, but not like I don't subscribe to any religion. But that being said, the whole concept with like Jesus and forgiveness and like just surrendering yourself to God and being forgiven, like God gave us that in our hearts to forgive other people too. And like I really do love the phrase, what would Jesus do? Like just being able to forgive things, and that's not to say don't have boundaries or like someone's hating on you, be like, hey man, why don't you just like come be my friend instead? But just to offer them the light, and keep it moving. Pee Wee, I kind of just like I have like a loose structure of it where I start every prayer just by thanking God. Like I like to just have that as a foundation. I like it to be like selfless, and then I'll talk about the stuff I need guidance on. I'll kind of just vent, vent out everything I'm going through and just ask for strength and guidance, and it helps to like explore yourself, because the whole reason I like talking to God and uh, is because you can't lie to God. Like the concept of this like omnipotent knowing, that knows your heart. Like you can't hide your like the truth, So it and I think it's a great way to really be honest with yourself as well. Because if you're honest to God, you're being honest with yourself. Um, and if you're lying to God, He still knows, and you're just lying to yourself. So, but I'll vent and just be as honest and transparent as possible, and then I'll pray for what I want to pray for me, and then I pray for other people at the end, and I always leave it on prayers out. And I do pray for specific people often, but I really like to end it with just prayers for everything, like the infinite, just generally just let out that like that same that just that love. Like I pray that it just goes everywhere, and it's a really great feeling. And yeah. Exactly, Jesse. Exactly. And again, like I don't like subscribe to any like religious doctrine in any way. Like I don't think faith requires that. Um, and I like why not believe in God? Like it's brought so much beauty into my life, and it's like embodying like this ultimate love is like what's wrong with that, Like why not? Like I just don't see the reason not to. Yeah, Jesse, man. I mean, that's kind of what I'm trying to do with this stream. Is like just be a beacon of this shit because like through my circumstances and through how my life went, I ended up with a platform. Like, albeit it's not huge, but it's a platform, and um, I just see that as an opportunity to get the like shout out to the buddies. Be a beacon. Like that's always been like even when I was in high school, just like I've always just wanted to be a beacon of light, and like that's the whole thing that's ever driven me to want to have a platform is for that. So it's really nice to see that you guys feel that way. Yeah, right. And I've had my stints with like kind of obsessively thinking about determinism and free will and stuff, and like at the end of the day, man, like it's just you can't prove anything, and I prefer to just believe in just good shit. Because that's part of the trippy part of life is like all these philosophical questions, like especially about free will. That's as long as we've been able to write shit down, we've been writing about free will, and and I kind of like earlier this year kind of went down a rabbit hole of thinking about it for a bit, and it was kind of sucking all the joy out of life because I was like, even at the grocery store, I was like, is it predetermined that I was gonna get this thing, or like are all physics, every physical phenomenon, is it predetermined? And then, but honestly, I used ChatGPT to explore that concept and learned a lot about like how quantum physics works, and it's actually like a true physical chaos does exist, which I think is cool. Like, and it just reminds me that it's like trying to picture. I think the thing with like like why people believe in determinism is because it's really hard to wrap your head around, because it's like you can trace everything back to like a cause. But hold on, I just lost my train of thought a little bit. It's like trying to wrap your head around free will and like the way time and like causality works is like trying to imagine a 4D shape. It's like just you just can't really like see it. You know what I mean? It's a dimension higher than us, and it's cool, man. Right, Pee Wee, and that like either way, you can frame it nice. Oh, Roz is calling me right now. That's funny. Um, but right, exactly, Jesse. Like, there's some things that just aren't parallel. They're just not in the realm of science as we know it. It's just not provable because it's not physical. There's like a physical kind of like bridge between the two, like quantum physics and the way probability works on that scale. Uh, it's really beautiful though. Like quantum physics is crazy. I really like reading into it because it does like inspire me spiritually a lot, and it just goes to show like how magical everything really is. Like I love how unknowable some things are. Like we'll just never know, and that's awesome to me. Yeah, 3.5. I mean, we do, yeah, because we have this whole layer of like ego and like self awareness, and and access to this like dimension of thought that just doesn't exist in any other life forms on Earth to the extent that ours does. 3.5D is fire. I like that. And who knows how many dimensions? I mean, depends on who you ask. When like if there's different dimensions in many aspects. So there's like physical dimensions, but then in math, it's crazy. Like the implications of math are insane. Math is like the craziest shit ever to me. I don't think there's anything crazier to me than math. Math is awesome, and like I love. Uh, I went through a phase where I was watching a lot of math related content on YouTube and like history of certain formulas or principles and theories and whatnot. And all these like legendary mathematicians were trippy ass guys, and I'm sure they were because they were like decoding the universe, and they were the first guys to ever like discover these things. It's probably mad psychedelic, just like not even on drugs, just to like experience that. It's probably awesome. I wish there were more Vsauce videos like there used to be. Vsauce is awesome. Yeah, I don't like thinking of things as meaningless because it's like you can frame things in any way you want, really. So like you can make a case for why things are meaningless, but what does that do for you? And you can make a case for the opposite, and I can tell you right now, having gratitude and believing in miracles is much more conducive to beautiful life and a good impact on your community and all these other things than like just thinking everything's meaningless. It's like, what do you gain from that? What's your reward from believing things are meaningless? What do you get? Do you get a better life? I don't think so. I don't think you get happiness. And dude, I would rather believe in something good and be happy. Fuck it. Doesn't make you naive. It doesn't make you wrong even. Like it's things you can't know. It's unknowable things. You can believe whatever you want. Jesse, you should message me, man. I'd love to chat with you. Um, what do you can you describe more how that is? You can't mentally process numerical arithmetic, so you like can't do mental math essentially. That's really interesting. I mean, yeah, like music. I mean, there is math involved, but you don't need it to make it. You don't need to know the math. I'd love to hear some of your music though. You should just email it and I'll play it on the stream. Stuntman, you just sent me. Is this Cocaine DZ? Stuntman, is this your music or just a song you like? Let me, That's crazy, Jesse. That's really interesting. I wonder if you could meditate deeply enough to do mental math. I mean, the just make the psychologist pay for it. They probably have the money if they really want to study your mind like that. Just be like, yeah, pay up. Straight up. What are they worst they can do is say no, buddy. And they'll probably say yes. It seems like you have value to them. And if he's a respected psychologist, he probably has fucking the money to get you out there, put up a room for you for a couple days. Oh, cool. Oh, 2015. Okay. Yeah, it's classic. The chops there. Yeah, Pee Wee, I love that. It's it's funny, Jesse. You should challenge yourself to try that Balatro game, which I'm gonna toot my own horn. I was playing that game last year when the demo came out. Just saying, but you should see how trippy Balatro is for you because it's like all math. But yeah, I mean, Jesse, the brain's a crazy thing. Like it can it can pick up the slack in other places. I mean, that's kind of why talents exist. Like there's a lot of things like naturally like my brain can't do well, but then in other ways it does things really well. Too Famous, like the group. I forget who's in Too Famous, but I believe I have a bunch of friends in it. And Jesse, when you say like new, so you can like do like mental logic kind of stuff though. Like you could like imagine like say I gave you a problem like hey, I need to get this thing made. You could like do the logic. Okay, you'll need this person to do this. Like you can do that kind of mental math still or I know I know Laro. I used to chill with him quite a bit because he would be around Christ Dillinger and all the base negative squad guys for a while. And I know like they fuck with Octi mad hard too, but I never like talked to Octi. Damn Jesse, well I'm prayers up for you, bro, because you're definitely a good guy, and I think you're gonna get some blessings your way. I see a solution for you. How old are you? What's labyrinthitis? Oh, I feel you on that, man. The inner ear stuff. I'm like dizzy all the time, and like my vision's been going to shit. Numerical. That's interesting, man. I mean, honestly, it sounds like you aren't like struggling the like you're if you're a musical savant and have all these other skills and fuck it, you're just not the math guy. That's okay. 25 word. Yeah, we're about the same age. I'm 27. But yeah, the inner ear stuff is rough, man. I've had tinnitus like as long as I've been alive. Yeah, dude, I the dizziness is fucked, bro. It sucks. Have you gotten your eyes looked at? Cause glasses. It's a really mild prescription, but it helped me with the dizziness shit a lot, and I still get it because of the inner ear stuff. But yeah, I feel you on that, Jesse. I have a specialist appointment on Friday. Health gang. I think you're gonna be good though, bro. And do you meditate at all? Yeah, that sucks, man. I'm sorry. I hope you get to the bottom of that soon. Hey Cass, hey, I'm glad to hear you got some productivity. Yeah, the guy person radio thing will be cool, but that's like gonna take a lot of work, and I struggle pretty bad with ADHD stuff, so I'm trying to just focus on like zip and then doing this, but mainly just like zip and personal habits. But down the line when I'm more like consistently productive, I want to get into that. I just started fucking Stratera today, which worked for me really well in middle school, so we'll see. Yeah, bro, the glasses helped me a ton with dizziness. I just got new ones, as you guys can see. They just came in today. But yeah, the inner ear stuff is no good, man. I'm pretty sure that's what's been causing my vision problems. Thomas, it depends on why you haven't left the house in months. Because I have lived through months of not leaving my house because I had like health anxiety and depersonalization stuff. So yeah, Swaggertron, what's up, bud? Stun man, the zip is very good. I can't wait for all of you guys to get it. We're just like the production is just finishing up. Um, but everything's going according to plan. So, but yeah, Thomas, I would love to give you some advice, man. Give me some more context. Gleesh is a legend, bro. I never really listened to too much of him, but I know his impact. Uh, Thomas, I mean, I know all about OCD and depersonalization, making me not leave the house. Uh, and really, man, like, uh, the whole reason I started therapy was that exact reason, actually. Um, but that, like, therapy and just like mindfulness practices and like taking small steps to just get out of the house and just deter those kinds of weird thoughts that spur that's why OCD and depersonalization syndrome are so hand in hand, because you kind of get stuck in that loop of the, like, you can't unsee uh that like dissociated layer of reality, and but you can, because it's just another like vantage point of reality. It's all still real. Like, whether or not things feel real, it's all a part of reality. And just like, because I still get like intrusive thoughts sometimes where I'm like questioning everything, and like, but it doesn't, not in like a cool philosophical way, more of like a fear way. So when those kinds of things come into my head nowadays, I just go, no, no, not today. And it took me months, honestly, to get to a place where I wasn't like really struggling with depersonalization. But uh, yeah, and meditating helped me a ton. And this book, I will link it in the chat, actually. This book is really, really, really good for depersonalization, and it's cheap. 13 bucks, $2.99 on Kindle. It says $3 for a digital copy of this, which I think is, that's what I did. But it's a very simple book, and a lot of it is about like mindfulness stuff and meditating and like uh, what is it, mind movies, like that kind of stuff. It's a lot of that, like very based around like meditation and stuff. But it was very, very helpful for me. That was kind of what started to get me out of the hole I was in. Yakov, yeah, I mean, Zip, I want to be global. It's just like, it's a drink startup. It's going to take a time to do all that stuff, because in order to get stuff in Europe, we'll have to get a warehouse there and ship a shit ton of it over to there, get a manufacturer in Europe too. So it's a lot of like setup. We can't just have a manufacturer and a warehouse here in the States and send stuff globally. It's hard to even do stuff in the States, because like, we're on the East Coast, Rhode Island, and California is really expensive to ship a 10-pound package to. So we have to get more warehouses in the States so we can minimize our shipping costs for our customers, and then, get the cost of the drink itself down, because, we're running at like the minimum order quantity right now. So it's like the most expensive per can. Um, but as we do bigger and bigger runs, our cost will go down, and that's when we'll start being able to think about like getting manufacturing, getting fulfillment done in Europe and Canada and all that kind of stuff. But that will happen. It's just gonna take some time. It'll be worth the wait though, and you guys will have like, there's gonna be all kinds of other flavors and products by then. So let's see what else is in the email. What else do we got here? Um, famouslove@gmail. I don't know if you're in here still, but I just got your email. You asked me to play some of your music, so we'll do that. And I'll put your, so the guy that you hear right now, this is his Instagram. Goonbra, I actually have a call. I missed it today. I gotta get on a call, but I want to get Zip into New York delis, because that's much more feasible than like a grocery store, because they're all independently run delis, and it's like they don't have to place huge orders with us, and we're local enough. So yeah, New York delis I think is gonna be kind of my guinea pig for retail. Pee-wee, we're doing zip points. There's gonna be serialized QR codes on the cans down the line, probably in like a run or two from now. But yeah, you'll be able to redeem points for like swag and other cool shit. Oh, Jesse, this is you, bro. Sick. Oh, bet. Cool. Yeah, this is awesome, man. I like this a ton. I like the titles too. Yeah, I think about making goth music all the time. Not just another. That just took me a second to remember what that was from. Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, bro, crystals. I'd love some explosion sounds. Just send them to my email, bro. This is awesome, dude. Jesse, what's your financial situation like? Because I can help you like find a affordable computer. I know I'm a big bargain shopper when it comes to computer stuff. If you ever need help like finding a good deal on a laptop or a desktop or something, let me know. That's funny, man. Yeah, this song is really good, bro. You definitely gotta get a computer back so you can make more music, because this shit's really good, bro. This is like proper. It's clear you know what you're doing. Nice, Crystal. I appreciate it, bro. I have this old Discord server that I made called Bix Warehouse. Hold on, guys. I'm going to... Let me, I just fucking streamer mode on Discord is awesome. How do I disable streamer mode? Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay. How do I disable? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Fine. Here is the link for. I just changed the name to Guydance, but this is the server I had going forever ago. And feel free to join. The link is permanent, so you can like share it with anyone. It doesn't expire or anything like that. I can't say I'll be in there often, but you know, when the stream's not done or whatever, feel free to join that and make buddies. And feel free to invite all your boys to it, whatever. Yeah, dude, I'm on that running. That's a really great song, man. Send me a bunch of your music. I'll put it on the in the zip site playlist. What else we got in the email? Oh, Yakov, you sent me something too. Yeah, bro, let's bump it. Polish underground, huh?
I close my eyes and I bear witness to the sickness. Finding business, resting this I all perceive.
Yeah, Jesse, please do, bro. I feel you though. I don't drop most of my music. I don't drop. Really.
All my worries go along when I wear the golden cloth. Young, I lace my thoughts with seeds.
Yeah, please do, bro. Oh yeah, Duster, you already know, bro. Yeah, let me go back to that email. Rip, this is crazy, bro. Whoa. This is like monkey ball shit. I love your music, bro. Oh, the belt in the picture is really hard too. Cover's fire. I love the name too, Northern Saskatchewan unorganized district. Sick. I fuck with unorganized district. Yeah, bro, I've never been one to watch a stream or do a stream either, but I got this nice webcam and I was like, huh. But it's nice. I don't feel like I'm like being a live streamer. It's just chilling. Yeah, Jesse, you already know. Right back at you, bro. You came in here with the vibes. Gen 4 ThinkPad X1. This one's 285. Let's see what the specs are like. Ooh. Bro. I love this song, bro. It's great. Honestly, bro, I would not get this. You could get way better specs for the same price range. That ThinkPad though is like not worth the money in my head. Like you could get probably. Damn, yeah, these are cheap now. Like the 2019 Razer Blades are really good for the price. Trying to think. Honestly, what happens if we just go to gaming laptop and do price 300 and we'll set the price to 325 and then we're like 285. And we'll go to condition used. I wonder if there's any Razer Blades in this price range. Honestly, this is a pretty decent deal right here. Especially if you're doing like just music stuff or nothing like crazy intensive. This is a pretty decent deal. It's kind of scuffed, but it's definitely got some wear and tear. Yeah, this song's crazy, bro. I like that it's 9 minutes long, because it like, you know, it's a good song when it's 4 minutes in or 5 minutes in. I haven't even like thought to skip it, you know. Damn, your music's gotten really good, bro. It's always been really good, but this is advanced. I think I thought I already licked it. Licked it. No, that's not the right word. Let me go ahead and pop this in the chat. Yo, Stuntman. I'm just reading your email now, and just this one part. Do you think there's hope of having a nice society to live in where people are decent again? I do think that. I often envision like us getting to a time because people are smarter than we give them credit for, especially Americans. Like, there's a lot of very smart and soulful Americans, and even the ones that aren't smart, like the human spirit is very strong here, despite what the media wants you to believe. And I see things getting to a point where there's just like communities where people are just fucking normal. And I think just getting out of the world, like, society's not as scuffed as it seems. Like, if you just get off the internet and go into the real world and just stay off Twitter, my worldview improved a lot the less I use the internet or social media. Yeah, this is crazy, dude. This reminds me of like Jet Set Radio a lot. I'm just cleaning up my email inbox a little bit. Damn, 2 hours, huh? Yeah, I haven't tried Bomb Rush Cyberfunk yet. It just seems like pretty similar to Jet Set Radio. I do want to try it though. Dude, yeah, Pee-wee, bro, America's the best. It's a great place. Like, it's massive too. It's like unfathomably large. Like, it I just don't get why anyone would hate on it. Like, well, I do, but I mean more like culturally speaking. It's an awesome place. It's just like people are like believe the media too much and sensationalism and stuff, but like it's a great. I love this country, man, so much. Yeah, I mean, stuntman. It could just be that you don't resonate with the area you live in, like socially, which is fine. Like what? How do you, fucking moth? In what way do you feel people are weird around you? Get out of here, fucking pantry moth! I'm trying to catch him. Let's go. Yeah, yeah, it is the real nerd city. Is Bomb Rush? I don't think it's the same. It could be. I don't know. Team Reptile. Yeah, no, it doesn't say that it was made by the same people, but it's like super. It's like a spiritual successor because it's not Sega or anything. It's not published by Sega, so I don't know what else. I know they've done a couple of games. Yeah, they did Lethal League Blaze. That's right. Yeah, Lethal League Blaze is cool. I never played the first one, and then Megabyte Punch, huh? Oh, nah, I don't even want to watch that. I think I want to start wrapping things up though. Yeah, it's 10. My dad texted me. I want to give him a call. Yeah, I think this is gonna be it for today, boys. I starred a bunch of other emails that I want to go through next time. So same time next week, Tuesday around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, it's always a pleasure doing this. This is number 2 now, but it's a really good time. And yeah, I'm gonna take a bath. I'm gonna order some food, chill out, get a nice night to bed. Yo, PB, I appreciate that, bro. Have a good night, guys. Rah rah. I'll open up. I'll figure out donations at some point, but I'm not really trying to make money with this. Even though I have like the thing about donations, but God bless you guys, and don't forget that we're all gonna do it every time. I promise. I promise. Just keep it moving, and keep your prayers up, and keep that faith, because I promise there's a lot of good in everybody. It's up to you to find it, but it's there. I know it is.